Good morning, you guys, and happy Monday. Oh my gosh, the sun is just all this melanin. Okay, you guys, it's Monday. It is Monday. So, I wanted to tell you guys something. It's time to focus. It is really time to focus. Let me turn this heat off. Everything going on outside of you is a distraction. Okay, it's keeping you from your purpose. It's not real. It's an illusion. So, let's dive into that. What do I mean? Okay. First of all, energy flows where attention goes. So if you're focused on, let's say, the recession, if there's a recession, I don't know because I don't watch the news. If you're focused on the recession, the economy, it's a distraction and it's keeping you from doing what you are supposed to be doing because you're so focused on, oh my God, the price of everything is going up. How am I going to be able to afford this? Yada, yada, yada. Instead of focusing on your passion, what it is that you're here for. What is your purpose? You're not focused on that. You're focused on the economy. Let's say there's drama, gossip going on at work. You are so consumed with that and talking to your buddies about stuff that doesn't even matter that you're not focusing your energy and your attention on your purpose. Okay. Let's say you have a spouse or a partner who, they don't really have anything that they're working towards. And so they're constantly trying to make you feel bad because you do have something that you're working towards, right? And they may be saying things like you don't make time for them or just whatever it could be. That's a distraction. That's an illusion. That's not real. What is real is your purpose, what you're here for, what is bringing you fulfillment, okay? And the longer you keep being distracted, the longer it's going to take you to reach your end goal, whatever that is. Okay. So you have to get in the mindset of being really, really, really strict, like extremely strict about where you allow your attention to go. Okay. If you are constantly around your friends and they're talking about what they don't have money for this, they can't pay this bill, they can't afford this. That's taking your energy and your attention off of what you're supposed to be working towards. Okay. Maybe you're working towards a degree. Maybe you're working towards changing careers. Maybe you have to get like another certification or something. Maybe you're working towards starting a business, being a content creator, right? Maybe you're in school. Whatever it is that you're focused on, all of your energy, unless you have kids, right? But all of your energy should be going towards that. It should be going towards that. And that only. You guys, time is moving so fast. And I say this in every video because it's really true. You guys, it is the middle of October. We're almost in the holiday seasons. Not that we gonna get into a video on holidays, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just getting y'all to understand, like, time is moving so fast. We don't have time to be focused on anything but ourselves. But some of you guys are just so consumed with television shows and celebrity gossip, and it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And it's taking you away from your purpose. You're focused on politics. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that, you shouldn't understand what each politic is trying to implement, right? And what might be best for your locality, like if you're going to vote for your local government, presidential stuff. I'm not sitting here saying that you shouldn't know the facts and vote according to what's best for you, okay? But what I am saying is a lot of that stuff is still a distraction because half of the time, at least for the presidential stuff, they're not even talking about anything of relevance. And in my honest opinion, it's not going to change your right now. Okay. So if you're struggling financially, you worrying about what Trump is going to do and what Kamala is going to do, that's great for the future, but that's not helping you today. That's not helping you pay your rent today. Okay. So, limit how much time you allow yourself to consume that type of drama. If you want me to, that's a little bit of a drama. Limit yourself with that and focus on you. Focus on what you're going to do to get yourself out of whatever situation you are in. Okay. And, you can't depend on the government to do it for you. I think we can all agree on that, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, or undecided. Okay. You know that the government is not very dependable. Okay. So you have to focus on you and your family. All right. Let me tell you guys something. I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I do not watch the news. I used to watch the news all the time. I haven't watched the news in about a year now. The stuff that is of the utmost importance, my mom will tell me. I told her if it's like dire, like I need to know, she'll let me know. Okay, so if we're in a path of a hurricane, she gonna tell me. Okay, she gonna let me know. Hey, go to the store, stock up because they expecting this, this, and this. All right, but other than that, I don't want to know. I don't want to know because that's gonna distract me from my purpose and my focus. Think about it like this. If I'm constantly worried about the economy, I'm a small business owner. Just so you guys know, I run a business. My business pays my bills. I do not work a 9 to 5. If I was constantly worried about the economy and wages, not matching expenses and people losing their jobs, and if I constantly worried about that, that's going to affect my mindset and how I operate my day to day in selling stuff. I sell stuff all day. That's going to affect it because now I'm moving in more of a panic sense, more of a fear sense instead of moving in abundance. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm so focused on what the news is telling me is going on that I'm not focused on what I can do right now today. Okay? You can't do that. You cannot live like that. That's why I'm saying it's an illusion. Just like I found one of my favorite content creators, he had brought this up. He was saying like, this was true for me because I used to have a lot of vices. I used to overeat. I was very overweight. I used to drink a lot. I made a video on my struggles with alcohol abuse, and I used to smoke weed. And all of those things that I would do to try to feel better in the moment was all a distraction. It was an illusion. It wasn't real. Because the minute I sobered up, or the minute I got hungry again, or the minute that I was no longer full, right? All these vices that I was using to make myself feel better because I was suffering from depression, anxiety, feeling trapped, hopelessness, all of it. But once the alcohol wore off, once the weed wore off, I'm back to feeling how I was feeling before I started whatever it was I was doing. Do you see that? It never fixed the problem. It's a distraction. It's an illusion. It's making you think that it's going to help you, but it never helps you. Me drinking every day never helped me solve my problems. It was a temporary band-aid. It was a distraction from me reaching my highest potential. How can I reach my highest potential if I'm drunk every day? How can I reach my highest potential if I'm feeding my body food that is poisoning me? That's giving me high blood pressure. That's making me a diabetic. That's giving me high cholesterol. How can I reach my highest potential if I'm always fucking high? Not thinking clearly. I'm sitting on the couch like this. Distraction. All of this stuff that's going on outside of you is a distraction. Your arguments with your friends is a distraction. You can have healthy disagreements with people and come to a compromise and, reason with each other. But all that extra shit that people be trying to throw into the mix to stir up drama, the name calling, the cursing each other out, the talking shit about someone behind their back, the fake shit, all of that is a distraction. It's keeping you from reaching your fullest potential because you're so worried on that, everything outside of you, when everything you need is in you. And it's hard. It is so hard to completely remove distractions. I pride myself in how good I've come at that. I am very strict with who I allow into my life. I am very strict. You got 1 or 2 chances, and that's it for you. But I need it to be like that so that I can focus on myself and get to where I'm trying to go. And since I've been doing that, I have been reaching all of my goals. You guys, I lost 100 pounds. I don't have anyone stressing me out to make me overeat. Everything I was worried about, everything I was stressed about, that was all outside of me. It was not me. It was everything outside of me. The bullshit at work, the bullshit with my friends, the bullshit with my family, that was all outside of me. That wasn't me stressing me out. It was everybody else, everything else. When you start giving attention to everything outside of you, that's when you have the most problems. Am I right or am I right? You not gossiping about yourself? You're not writing yourself up at work, are you? No, you're not. It's always outside of you. But when you keep the focus on you, when you lock into what you want to do, and you pour all of that energy that you're giving everything else, when you pour that into you, that's when you're actually going to start to get stuff done. Now, I'm not sitting here saying you can't have fun, but in my honest opinion, when you're doing what you want to do, when you finally find that purpose of yours, it is fun. Like, it is fun. It's the most fun you're ever going to fucking have. People who have found their purpose and know what they're destined to do get up every single day excited about life because they are finally doing what they want to do. If you don't get up excited about life, it's because you haven't found what you want to do. That's why you're not excited. That's why you're unmotivated. You haven't found that thing. But you're never going to find it when you're giving all of your energy to everything outside of you. I didn't find my purpose until I stopped being around other people. Until I stopped focusing on everything outside of me. That's when I figured out what it was that Jasmine wanted to do. And then I stopped making excuses. I got it done. I'm working in it now. So it's Monday. It's the start of a brand new week. Well, technically Sunday, but what are you going to do to keep yourself focused? To stop allowing distractions to keep you from reaching your highest potential? What are you going to do? Are you going to eliminate how much time or reduce how much time you spend on Netflix? Are you going to reduce how much time you spend scrolling on social media looking at stuff that is not teaching you anything about anything? I don't even follow the Shade Room. They're not teaching me how to create a platform that with 50 million followers or whatever they got. So fuck am I following it for? I don't care about Diddy. I won't at none of the parties. I don't give a fuck. That's not teaching me nothing. I am only interested in consuming content and being around people who are teaching me. And I'm going to teach them too. See, sometimes people want to be takers. You got to, when you want to be around people who are doing better than you and who are teaching you stuff, you also have to provide value to them as well. You may not be able to provide value in the same realm of stuff, but you got to be able to provide something too. Otherwise, that's taken. You got to pour into them like they're pouring into you. That's how that works. I know how to create content. I know how to build platforms. I know how to run a 6-figure business. So I can provide information to that person on that. Maybe they can provide me with how to lose some more weight, right? How to lift better, how to build credit, something. You know what I'm saying? It may not be, like I said, it may not be the same topics, but you are still providing something of value too. It's an even exchange. So if someone cannot add value to me, fuck am I doing around them? I'm not interested in being around people who are talking about they can't do this, they can't do that, they don't have money for this, they don't have money for that. That may be true. They may not have money for this and that right now. But we're not talking about our problems. We're talking about solutions. It's about solutions. It's about having an abundance mindset, not a lack mentality. We're talking about getting to the next level. We're not talking about who said what and who did this. So focus, my friend. Focus. Please focus. Be intentional. You have to be intentional. You have to move through your day to day intentional as hell. Stop just no, intentional. All right. I'm going to finish drinking my pre-workout and I'm going to intentionally hit the gym. Bye, y'all.